it's freezing. Holy, I forgot my gloves. Who forgets their gloves when it's minus 27? Who forgets their gloves when it's minus 27? Obviously. Okay, I didn't prepare the night before like I usually do. I went to bed early instead. So, we're going to do something a little different because I got a busy morning and I have a topic that I want to share and get your feedback. I want to get your perspective on this. So forgive me for not looking at the camera while I record this, but I don't think you can tell with my sunglasses anyway. But I can't look at the camera, obviously. I'm going to just speak. I'm going to just blab. Do you speak badly about others? Do you speak harshly about others? And I say this because there was an example recently that I was part of, and there was a person that was sharing a story that paints another person in a poor light. I felt like in that moment, the person that was saying the harsh things about this person who wasn't in the room, it actually shone them in a different light. I felt like listening to them say these harsh things, in a group setting about somebody else felt like it didn't make them look good. It made them look unprofessional. It made me question, I wonder how they would talk about me if I wasn't in the room. So I want to ask you, have you been in that situation where somebody is saying something about someone else and it just begins to make them look bad? I do think it's important if there are concerns and things that you have to say, then yes, say them. I will always be an advocate for speaking up for yourself and sharing thoughts and ideas that are important. When you are bashing somebody, especially when there's multiple people hearing it, it makes you look unprofessional. It makes you seem like you're focused on the problem rather than the solution. And in group settings or in professional settings or in any setting for that matter, majority of the conversation should be on focusing on the solutions. What are the solutions? What did we learn? And especially if you are talking about a story that happened years ago and you're bringing it up, again, it makes you look like you are stuck in the past. You can't get over it. You can't get past it, and you're not offering solutions. You're just offering problems. I know that I am misunderstood, and I get that. I think we're all misunderstood to a certain degree, but I think that oftentimes I'm misunderstood because when I do say things, I promise you, and I would love to look at the camera while I'm saying this and look right into your eyes when I say this, because it's with 100% genuine truth that my intention is to help you learn from that, to grow, to evolve from it. This week, I had a situation where it brought to light an area that I need to improve on, that I need to work on. And instead of looking to blame someone else, well, this person should have done this as soon as I said it and they didn't, I didn't focus on that. I focused on what I can do better, how I can communicate better. What precautions could I take to make sure this doesn't happen, or to airtight protect everyone involved? I think when we look to say negative things about others or point the finger or blame, we really do lose an opportunity to evolve within ourselves and to grow within ourselves. And it's funny, that same example that I was telling you that I had to learn something about myself, I actually lost sleep about it. It bothered me tremendously. And that's what I needed. I needed to be bothered by that, because that's how I'm going to develop something to make sure this doesn't happen again, right? When we look to blame others, we miss the opportunity to protect ourselves from future scenarios that are similar. So shortly after that matter, It's been bothering me. I lost sleep, like I said, thinking about it all day. Disappointed in myself, right? Which sometimes is necessary. I'm pretty good to myself. Like, my inner self-talk is very kind and loving. But sometimes you gotta be disappointed in yourself. And that's what helps you change and grow and improve. And I was thinking about that moment. There was something on the radio about a collision on the highway. We were on our way to the gym, my husband and I, in the evening. And I was thinking, and then I heard about this collision on the road. And I thought, gosh, here I am worried about this problem. Like, it's consumed my thoughts for the last almost 48 hours. And I need to let it go. There's so many more serious things in the world. I mean, look, these people are in an accident on the radio. And at that point, we were coming to an intersection where the light was turning yellow, and we were in the middle of the intersection, time to turn our left, when a car was coming. And I was like, this guy's not stopping. It turned out to be a chick because we got real close. This chick's not stopping. And it ended up happening where no one was hurt. Thank God. And we were all just stopped in the middle of the intersection waiting to see, okay, it's our turn. So we went, this lady stopped in the middle, the lights changed. Like, it was a disaster. And my husband, the first thing that came out of his mouth was, what's this chick doing? Why would she do that? Why would she run it? And I said, that's not going to help us right now. Focused on why that lady is running the light isn't going to help us. But focusing on her and her mistakes and what she did wrong leaves no opportunity for us to grow and learn and be prepared for the next time. So I ask you, with good intention, the next time something happens in your life and someone else you deem is completely at fault and you are 100% in the right, continue to ask yourself what you could do differently next time, what you can learn from this, how I can be more cautious. I promise you there's value in understanding your role in this situation, even if you feel you're absolutely not at fault. Blaming others will never help you evolve and grow. Those are two separate subjects morphing together as they did in my life. It morphed together as a very interesting lesson to me to not speak badly about others in such a harsh manner. There's always a more careful way to phrase it where you can get your point across and really focus on the solutions and the goals going forward. And then the other message is ask yourself what you can learn from this. When I was listening to this person speak this way, it did help me realize the importance of being careful with my words. And again, I'm not always careful with my words. There's moments with my son and my family that, I say things I know I shouldn't say. And I say it out of anger and emotion. And, my family is the only people that can bring that out of me. Strangers, colleagues, work people, clients, other drivers on the road, they don't have any control over my emotions. I shouldn't give my family control over my emotions too, but I'm just sharing a side of myself that I need to work on. I hope that you understand that anything I share and post coming from an intent of improvement, growth, self-development, and evolution in our character. It's never meant to beat you down on a mistake you've made, make you feel like crap. It's always with the utmost intent to better serve you. And in the process, it better serves me. This lesson that I had to learn this week brought me back to a level of, you still have a lot to learn. And you still have moments where you can make a mistake too. So how will you prepare yourself better next time? And those types of lessons are going to come up a lot in our lifetime. So it's important to have confidence in yourself. It's important to have confidence in your ability, in your capabilities. But do not let your ego tell you that there's nothing left to learn, or that you know it all, or that it's always somebody else's fault.